see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
Right, sorry about the delay there. GOG and then OBS decided it was going to have a little tiny update, as per normal whenever I tried to start streaming. But that's it, it's now loaded up. Just got to set the right window. There we go. Just got to do one more thing and then be ready, because the game is not quite how I need it.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream.
This is one of my older...
In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion,
my old
were
save.
reunited. Geralt now knew that to
it.
find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I didn't mean to hit that button. Well, consider this bit a little bit of a test to see how the game runs, and then I can start it properly. And I was just moving the window so I can actually see everything that I need to see, and unfortunately, like an idiot, I clicked on the wrong button and that started the game playing, which I did not want to do. I want to start from the beginning. The very beginning. Make sure the settings are the way I want it as well. So there might be quite a few loading screens in this. This is something I'll say, because it's been in the window, it's not the optimum setup, let's just say that. So yeah, it's not an opportunity to read the hints and tips that are on the bottom. Yeah, sorry about this. My bad. I mean, if this is too annoying for people, then I might have to think about oh, as he says that. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to catch up. There we go. Okay, so I need to go back to the main menu. There's a few options I need to change. So yeah, downloadable content options. So now let's turn that one off. Turn that one off. See what one I've got installed. So yeah, I've got all the things installed. Good. Let's check the gameplay options. Gameplay. Yep. Yes. Colorblind. Yep, because that makes things really distorting. Camera centering, auto save every 10 minutes. No, I don't want anything upscaling. Let's go with post-processing. Bloom. Let's turn bloom off. Well, this will just make things just a little bit smoother. Resolution, display mode, yes. Video here works off here because I know that makes things really crazy. Yeah. See if that makes a difference. Okay. Almost there. the video. Let's turn the master volume down to a smidgen. Don't want to be shouting. Yeah, sounds good. Well, sounds good. So, mods. Now, I do have mods installed. One of them being auto loot, because, well, it just makes things so much easier. Plus, I've also got ridiculously high inventory space and a few other ones as well. They're mostly just quality of life stuff, so I don't have to keep fiddling around. I can just focus more on the gameplay rather than nitpicking and things like that. The only one that's kind of cheaty is weapon and armour damage. They don't get damaged basically, because again that's just one of those things that sort of, I suppose you can say it annoys me when games have those options, but you know, I can completely understand why other people hunt them, but me personally, no, I don't like it. You know, a weapon should not break after like 10 hits or something stupid like that. Okay, language. Let's make sure subtitles are on. Yep, text English. Yep. Back. You see, you've got both expansions, Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine, and what I'm going to try and do is have this gameplay go through from the very beginning right to the end of Blood and Wine. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but assuming this works, it's going to be fun. So I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to start Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine, or a new game once I've completed it. But now I want to start from fresh. Now, I must warn you, for those who are watching at work, there is the occasional adult scene in this. It's not gratuitous, but you know, if you are watching this and there are people around who you shouldn't be watching it with, this is your warning. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to go through just the story, because again, that's how I like playing these sort of games. Show tutorials. Well, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm going to have tutorials on. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Well, I've not really played Witcher 2, so I'm going to say off. Also, this game has friggin' amazing music. There's a reason why it's got an 18 rating in this country. Adjust myself whilst this. I'm not going to skip the cutscenes because they're good. Lovely. How old are you, Jennifer? I love the way it cuts between the past and the present. You see what the ends came off. It's very powerful. Who would I get to play Geralt in a live action Witcher movie? Good question. Very good question. Probably Mads Mikkelsen. If it was up to me, based on pure looks, I think he could pull it off. And guy who played Hannibal. Because I know they're doing the live action TV series on Netflix. I think that's closely based on the books with a little the game influence. Right. Yeah, they're doing a live action Witcher TV show. It's in. I'm not sure what the exact term is. Like, is it pre-production at the moment? You know, when they're like writing the scripts and stuff like that. You didn't know about that? Oh, this has been in the cards for a while. Right. This is looking good. The graphics are looking good at my end. And this is in game now, by the way. This is not pre-rendered. So it may take a while to go between certain. See, even on my older system. See, automatic. This will come up, the thing on the screen there, when I get close to things to loot them. So it means I'm less likely to miss more important things. Go and have a look about it. Don't believe it. Seriously, go and check out the stuffs. Oh, there's Geralt there, having a nice hot bath. Oh, something as well is if you don't have him shave, he actually does grow a beard.
You know I don't find that amusing.
That's a nasty, crappy thing, that is. Oh, bit cheeky there.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her.
The man's
Go
enjoying
before
his bath.
Vesemir bores
Let
him
him
to
rest,
death
Yen.
with those etchings.
And those are some nasty scars.
So, later then.
See you later.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not going to be nasty or, you know, smutty, but yeah. Jen is a very attractive lady with a nice bottom. This is the God of War effect. Anything healthy good will die. Yeah. Now, I know this game is pretty easy to play, but because it's been a long time since I played it, this is why I've reintroduced the tutorial, just to get me back into the swing of things. Right. I might have to adjust the mouse. Okay, no. Right, which sense is. There we go. Oops.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
So fine. Just go a little peek around. So just pick it. Yeah, this is so the little white box you see on the corner there. That's the auto loot, because well, I just wanted to make sure that I don't miss stuff. Alright, nice and easy. Okay, yes, I know about the diagrams. side jump. Yep. I will do the combat tutorial again as well, just to get back into the swing of it.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
So how's the graphics and the FPS on your end? Because I say to me it seems mostly okay, but I've learned from experience that what I see and what you see in
She
here
prefers practice to theory.
is not always the same.
Why?
It's a bit easy
Time to
reducing the
wake
number of
up,
digestives in the
Master.
packet by 7. Yeah, that's
These
like
lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
yes. Rest your eyes.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Oh, good. I was more worried about it being too, sort of like jittery. It's not going to be, the most optimum of settings, but as long as it doesn't look too janky, I'll be happy.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
Yeah, there might
You
be
like
like a little
that
bit
about
desync
her.
between the characters talking and the
Fine.
voices, but
I suppose
there's
I'm
not
partly to
much I
blame,
can do about that.
but this has to end. Now.
I pretty much I've tweaked the
Killing
scenes as much as I
monsters is
can.
not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us.
I've played
see you below.
I've played a bit of this before, and yeah, this think, yeah. Ciri is
Wrong.
an interesting character.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
I suppose in a way you could describe it, she's a bit of a prodigy in
Pirouette.
some regards.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Yeah, she did all that blindfolded.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
She's a right cheeky little cow. But she just...
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, that's why not.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
This is basically to get used to the running around and jumping.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
I can't go up there because she pushed in front of me.
tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
I can't remember where I've got to go. It's this way, isn't it?
Ciri, cut it out.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what the command was to run. I do wonder what happened to that dude's face, the one in the red.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
Go on.
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
She's right.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Oh, she learns very quickly.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous.
Oh yeah, she is.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
I find it nice that even the tutorial has a
What do you
little
think?
story
Should
behind
we
it as
start by
well.
reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I'm going to go back to free training because I've got the gist of it.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
There's no, I don't want to spend too long on tutorial. So that sword's as big, almost as big as she is.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
That's a lot of swords.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Hello, what's going on here? And it's snowing.
Vesemir.
Whoa. I forgot about that.
Adriana wanted this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Hmm. Now, if I remember rightly though, dreams in the Witcher series have power. So, you know, they're not things to be taken lightly, especially the more vivid ones. Because you've got things like
You all right?
Oneromancers, which are basically dream magicians, and, you know,
Had a nightmare.
oracles and things like that.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Especially people who are touched by magic, I suppose is the best way
Gone
to
some
describe
way
it.
off. We've got time.
It's not like to him.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Triss and Yennefer.
Was she nagging you about something?
Yes.
True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Old Roach in the background there, doing her thing.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
Witches have very odd
Didn't
eyes.
end well, did it? Your dream.
Part of the mutations.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
See what I mean? Sure, there's a
We
connection.
taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Right. Let's go on our quest.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
I'm getting a
We're
bit
gonna read it, not sniff it.
They must meet.
decent
soon.
kind of voices in their movements.
Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there.
Yeah, and OBS
What's
is
this
telling me I've got a few
postscript?
lagged frames,
I
so...
still have the unicorn?
Oh, unicorn. Yeah, let's tell him the truth.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Yeah.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer
I'm
are
hoping
we?
it's just this sort of like cutscene it's in at the moment. But if it
2 or
gets
3
too bad,
days. Trail's
then I
fresh.
will have to look into having something
Looks
else
like
on
it leads
Wednesday.
towards the main road.
Because this is
Could
pretty
be
much as
muddled
good as I can
there.
get it. Unless I really crank the graphics down to low.
Wait,
So I might have to
hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
sort of like start low and then go upwards kind of thing. Where's that last gun? There it is. got loads of
Of
stuff.
course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Right, let's see if I can adjust the once that decides it's going to go away. Okay, let's go to the video. It's going to be under graphics. Let's try with low. Okay, so that's correct. That's basically put everything on that. See if that seems a bit better. Where's Roach?
Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Okay.
Go, go.
There probably is some
War's
other
not
things
exactly going our way.
I can tweak it. I mean, it's
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
I mean, considering this is quite, well, for me, it's a pretty old computer. It's about 5 years old. So, you know, the fact you can run this and stream at the same time at this level, I'm not gonna say impressed, but I'm happy that it's managing even this. Yeah, that's I'll just have to turn down anything that's like dynamic or
Go, go.
you know, like the shadows, that kind of thing. But a lot of them won't start until I restart the game, which I don't really want to do. This would be a good test.
We going? Help me! Help!
There's probably like a mod out there somewhere which can give even more more graphical tweaks, which I'll try and find. Ooh, slice this belly open. It's the downside to having to run it in the window is it does make it not as optimum as it could be. That's probably the best way to describe it. You know, full window, and it's like, you know, pretty good.
Come out.
Yeah, it definitely would suck to live in. You know, you got like the wild hunt after you, beasties,
I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
things that grab you by the water.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly.
That
The
haircut
griffins
for a
like to
start.
toy with their prey.
Right, seriously, look at
Eat
that.
Alive.
Not
piece by
Geralt's or
piece.
Vesemir, that one. That's just poor. Dude, seriously. Spend a few copper and, you know, get yourself a decent haircut.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Now, you know what? Save the money, get yourself a decent haircut.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn
Peasant
here in
version
White Orchard.
of one of the
Sole
Beatles.
one around gets its
It's
share
Ringo.
of travelers.
It's Ringo
Perhaps
Starr.
you'll learn something there.
Or his ancestor.
Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye.
So
Nice
Ringo
and
of Starr.
cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Yeah, I'm going to give it now a little, see if I can
Let's
tweak
go.
the graphics just a little bit more. And also I will save it first of all, just in, no, I can't save right now. Yeah, see, I'm going to delete all these save slots as well. That's good. Okay, options. Again, let's have a look at the video. See post-processing, see if I can do anything on here. Depth of field. Okay, so let's turn the bloom off as well, see if that makes a difference. Resync here. Okay. Yeah, that's on, good. Okay.
Come on.
Right. Oh,
So, a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
yeah, you can definitely notice when it's on the
Maybe
lower
it's the war.
settings.
Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard, and we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Alright, I'm not going to worry about the Gwent game either, because that's something I just can't wrap my brain around.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble. That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
I can see why people like Gwent, but...
My arse it is.
Oh, I beg your pardon. There's none of that language here, sir. It's just something I can't, you know, I look at it and it's like, it makes no sense to me.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Well, leave then.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Yeah, you ran into it.
Mm-hmm. Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house.
Nice.
What can I get you?
So, looking for a woman. I don't think it's that kind of place.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Yep, Yen is very
Plenty
memorable.
of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Well, thanks for anyway.
Thanks for everything.
Kitty cat. Yes, even on the lowest settings,
Help
it's
you bandage that up?
Please.
still,
I'm not decrepit yet.
I would say, acceptable.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
2 witches, we've got big swords on our back, scars on our faces, and you want me to not draw attention.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Alright.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Ravenhead woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Little Jedi mind trick.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Skills.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yep, sit down and drink your beer.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
What a waste of time. The Earth
Oh, this
shall
is the Gwent
revolve
guy.
around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the Horsewoman of War is pure poppycock.
Interesting title.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
Sounds like Yennefer.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Right.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Now, I will say that from my previous save, I actually installed a mod that allows me to automatically win every game of Gwent that I play because I found it so annoying and I couldn't understand it. The question is, do I continue with that with this gameplay? Just got a quick drink. Yeah, screw it. If I can automatically win, then I might as well.
Why not?
I have to press a certain
Splendid.
key though.
Here's how it's done.
I think it's either E or N. No. Oops, I've got to select. Now there goes N.
Well, you've a knack for this game.
Yes.
If you
A
ever
knack.
find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I suppose it's probably one of the other sort of cheaty mods I've installed. But I mean, if I'm not really that interested, there's no point in me, you know. Oh no, who's this fella?
Looking for a woman.
Excuse me.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Yeah, come on, let's have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never. Schnapps?
Never mentioned her name.
Pints?
Yet you described her perfectly.
Tankards?
And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
And who is this fellow?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
True. It's just like, you know, it comes in points.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course.
Bloody
The only way
Dandelion.
a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Where is she?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Sure, why not?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
We'll go speak to the local
At
garrison
their
then.
camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Yeah,
Thanks.
to the garrison.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Well, that's foreshadowing.
Done drinking?
Yes. Oh, it's this twit.
Then fuck off.
Charming.
Don't want your kind here.
Well, go then.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You've done nothing.
That's a very cool ability.
Witchcraft. Get him!
It's like, dude, you don't want to do this.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, that cat was not happy. what one feature which I think is brilliant in this game is the what I refer to as a Witcher GPS. So you select where you want to go on the map, you can zoom out, things like that. You say, I want to go over here, so you click, and it gives you the direct route.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mirror snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself till morning.
Take all the quests. Why am I climbing up on there for, you daft Geralt?
What'd you say?
Right, oh, there's a quest over here as well.
50 years of what? Up in smoke!
Well, he doesn't sound happy.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners.
Stick of Truth.
What do you
I
think
think
happened,
I might
dimwit?
have Stick of
Some
Truth.
bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
But-
Sorry.
I'll have to
Any
double check, but I
suspects?
think I might
Whole
have
damned
it.
village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out to plate, shoe horses.
I don't want to risk tabbing out the game at the moment.
Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That
It
I
wouldn't
sleep on a
surprise
pile
me
of
if
gold
it's the
like
same
a ploughing
person.
dragon. They've stopped
Maybe
talking
a
to me.
common
Spit when I pass. And now this.
nursery rhyme.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright. I will... Oh, there you go. Yep. It's still showing me tutorials, it will do for a little bit. So, this is going to be, we'll use the Witcher senses like I did at the beginning. Got to hunt around stuff. Goes all sort of trippy, like he's on some kind of drugs or something, but it's part of it. Normally, anything I can sort of interact with, Witcher senses wise, will be glowing red. So that's what I've got to look for.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt
There we go.
bears.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. A man's. Large.
Now, it does sort of stay around for a while, but it's like you're using CSI mode almost.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Yeah. That's got to be unpleasant if you've got enhanced senses. Chicken.
Gods lie above, Emperor far away.
I have no idea what you just said. Alright. So every so often it's always worth a good while just to sort of stop.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Have fun, right? I've already harvested that, good. The question is, where did the trail go? So you can't just blindly follow stuff, you sometimes have to think, which can hurt my brain sometimes. I joke. So where's... oh, there it is, there's his boot.
Lost his boots in the rush.
So, what else?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Yeah, they're like sort of basic water ghoul type things. They're very, very simplistic, but there's a lot of them. Right. It's telling me I have to go up here. Let's try that again. Right, so he's over here. He's obviously heading this way.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Okay. Let's follow it along. Sometimes it's like a, what do you call it? A like a scent in the air. Sometimes it's marks on the ground. So it looks like he's in here.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Gonna loot everything just by walking past it. Excuse me. Yeah. Because I'm an evil. I'm basically playing the usual sort of kleptomaniac, but generally a good guy type character.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Hello.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Oh, he's still
Whoa.
pissed.
Our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst.
Ah, so you're racist.
Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
No, you won't.
Calm down. Now follow me.
That would be such a handy ability to have in real life. I have paid for this pizza. Waves hand. Just check something. Yep. Ah, good, it has got all the things. That's what I was after.
Looking for trouble?
I'm trying to remember where the blacksmith is. He is... Ah, he's the other way. Okay. Yeah, because it was by the...
Think you've got it tough? You've a roof over your head, that's something.
And that's a summon roach, thank you. Oh, suddenly he appears. And
up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis.
We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Yeah, definitely would suck to live in this this world. It was a bit of a harsh punishment. Personally, I think it should have made him help to rebuild the forge until it's done, but...
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Should hope so after that.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Completely unintentional. Yep, okay. So, we can do crafting. Okay. Ooh, not too bad. I can't sell that. I don't worry too much about crafting the items, but I do like the idea of being a sort of alchemy wizardy type. That's probably going to be the way I sort of build Geralt.
So long.
Kind of like an all-rounder. Speaking of which, oops, no. I keep pressing M. My bad. Right. Look at the quests. See, Witcher contracts as well. Devil by the way, I'm going to go that later because it's suggested level 2, and even though I'm level 1, it's not exactly. One. It's not exactly an easy one. Right, so this will be my first slot. Like I said, I'm going to do a bit of a mixture between the signs and the alchemy. Basically, I want to have one group for combat, one group for signs, one group for alchemy, and the last group will be for general. So I've got like an all-roundish sort of character. But one thing I am definitely going to have on signs is delusion, because that opens up. Where's it gone? Is it delusion? There's one of them that allows me to basically mess with people's minds. Sure, it's delusion. No armor, stained glyphs, far which. Oh, I'll find it. I'll find it. What I wanted to do though was some. Yes, thank you. Yes, and get through these tutorials. Probably shouldn't have added them on, but never mind. Let's see. Okay, let's have a. Alchemy, this is how when I make stuff. Assuming I have the ingredients, obviously. Right. So, to continue, go and find the Nilfgaardian. Yeah, that song is bit of a classic children's nursery rhyme. There's many versions of it. Now, I know I could get Roach and go along there, but I just want to have a look to see if there's anything along here, like these little quests down here. Oh, hello.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Pan?
It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eaten, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way.
What's he now?
So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asked all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries
Girl's
or
just
even
like
a few
backing away from
coals?
this. He's like,
Nay,
no, thank you.
says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees her listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other.
So you want me to find a
Well,
pan?
me dearie, bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Ah, so it's probably a dead body. Oh, go on then.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Right. So how can I break into the hut? I can't remember how to do it. It's, I think it's art. That allows me to... Yep. Because I've technically picked it up with my auto
A
loop.
corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
So probably
Nothing. Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
which probably you are. I mean, yes. This is some light. Bring the old woman a pan. Is there anything else in here? No, just double check. Let's see if... Keep overshooting.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot.
That's a big
I
pan.
could see
Where'd
myself
you hide
in
that,
this if
Geralt?
I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road.
Thank you. Hey.
Fry up a nice white mistress.
Oh, hello. What's over here?
Stench.
which is the thing that burns them. Sword away. Don't need that out. Come here, little bugger. Ah, good evening. Oh. What's up with you? Oh, what is a drowner over there? Are you scared of a tree or something, aren't you? Oh, there's a question mark. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so as the stream itself, it's not let's go that one, just for a laugh. Read the document I've just got, okay. Yennefer's Devil by the Well. Right, so read the document I just found. Right, but you're not telling me which document this is. Potions, nope. Just move that. There. Ah, there we go. So if I follow the, I can go back across that, find the lost Temerian treasure, use my witches. Screw it, I'm going to take a swim. Sometimes the Witcher GPS isn't the most quickest route, but it's generally the safest.
Wonder if the wench took down the wash.
There's Neil. Found another marker over there. What's over here then? The lost Temerian treasure. It's got to be around here somewhere. This game is seriously frigging huge. Look, for example, if I compare it, yeah, got better gloves already. Oops, and I will quick save. Always got a quick save. It looks like I've got it. Basilisk decoction. Ah, so where I've got to go is underneath. Because you can see there's a little red arrow to the left of the mini-map. And it says there, it's below. So, there's either something I can destroy, I think it's with Ard, or it's a basement type area. Those are life forms over there. So let's have a look, see if there's anything in this hut. Knock knock. Move forward. Try that again. Sometimes you've got to get it just right, otherwise it won't work. Loads of stuff. That's it. I think that's the quest done. Yeah. Nice easy one. There's nothing else in here. Nope. Let's see what I've got. Just basic stuff really, nothing fancy. Right. Let's continue to find on the quest to find where Yennefer's got to. Now, one thing I do know from experience of playing this game is there's a very important plot point I have to make a decision on early because it makes things a lot easier. And if you've ever played this game, you might suspect as to what that might be. Oh, no, I need to get up here because there's a big beastie around here, I know that. Watch my grenade usage. Yes, thank you very much, and I hope your photography shoot goes well tomorrow. So again, I could get roach, but at the moment I just want to look around and not miss anything to begin with, which is very easy to do. Watch my grenade usage. I will remember that. Oh, hello. Guarded treasure. Ooh. Nose is itching again. Oh, he's up there. So. Oh, there it is. So ignite them. Careful with those barrels because they explode if I get one bit quickly. Nobody wants that. Nice. Get loads of stuff here. Oh dear. That wasn't pleasant. Some water. Guys getting to work there. Don't mind me. That's a new marker who's going to be very handy later.
This is yonder ain't it, McCare.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Aye.
Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Thank you.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Alright, keep your helmet on. Gonna speak to the dude in the tower.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
So you can tell he's a peasant because he's got a bad haircut.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
Vatgern sounds...
What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Ugh. There's always something in these things. Alright, I'll go slay the griffin for you.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first.
Vulpine.
I sent a patrol there. 5 young men.
Vulpine Woods.
A hunter found them 2 days on.
I think that means wolf or
They
something.
only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Yeah, I need to get some particular herbs.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay. And some more information about the griffin.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt Yachten.
And you. Okay. Ask the hunter where he found Zibodis. Right. Oh. Okay.
Heard of the Fryheads again?
Oh. That was a bit silly, Geralt. Fast travel points. Yes, I know about those, even though they're slightly blurry. I'd like to think of it. Welcome to what I see on a day-to-day basis. Now, again, I'm just going to run along, because it's not that far. But in some areas it is more practical to take your horse, other areas it's more practical to run. Like, so over there. Drowner, I think. I just want to see what that is first of all. Yeah, it's a drowner. Oh, over here. Set off. Yep. Get rid of that poisonous gas. Yeah, generally hanging around this swamp is not a good idea. But sometimes it's worth going off-road. If you'll pardon me. Honey. Because you can find stuff. Like quests, items, monster lairs, lots of stuff really. I'm going to do it now. Every so often I like to check to see what I can make in alchemy. Like for example, now I can make a new type of bomb. And one really good feature that The Witcher 3 has is once you've made the item, you don't really have to make it again. You just have to have you know, the parts, and when you automatically when you meditate, you automatically make new batches of them, as long as you've got the basic ingredients, which is so much easier. Books and scrolls. It keeps track of practically everything. You can even make items if you've got the ingredients in the inventory. Right, here we go. So, quest items, potions, oils. So if I put the oils automatically swallow, that's basically a healing potion. Bombs, good for, well, as it sounds up, destroying stuff and nests. Quick save. Oh, and there's somebody over there who needs help. What help do you need, sir?
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Even though we did a mission earlier, you know, the first guy we encountered, old Ringo Starr.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Alright then.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Alright. See, even the side quests in this game are actually pretty decent. Right. So.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
In the CSI mode. So I'll just follow the tracks. There's going to be something going down.
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows.
Arrows, you say?
Interesting. I should take a look around.
And that guy had a bow on his back as well. Yeah, I know he's going to be putting a fast one.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Let's see if I can find the little box that he's been going on about. And almost landed on his head. Right, so where's this little box? Little boxy, where are you? There's a berries, Gerald. I keep on calling him Gerald. Oh dear.
Square in the neck. Good shot.
That is a good shot, actually.
Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
I'm thinking he's telling a porky. Yeah. Right, so where's... Oh, there it is. There's a box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright. Let's go and confront that dude. He's definitely telling a porcupine.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yes.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
Yeah, that's gonna work.
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Right, Roach. Time for a little race. Once it loads up. Come on, Roach.
Go, go.
There he is. So if I take little shortcuts across the corners, I might be able to catch up with him. Oh wait. Oh, I missed him. I'm no good at united combat.
Find cover!
Keep missing him. This is going to get annoying.
Please.
I only hit him once. Good.
Slower. Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer. Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us.
So he's a rebel.
You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Quite a few of the quests in this game don't really have a, should we say, a obviously good quote unquote choice. There's lots of shades of grey, and you think, oh, this might be a good thing to do now. Then you find out later that the person you let go was in fact a child killer, or you know, you think you may kill them, and then later when it turns out they were a defender of a village, and that village has now been burnt down because their defender's gone and stuff like that. So it's like pretty much every decision does have a consequence at some point, and not just like, oh, you gain reputation. You know, some of them are pretty nasty. I will say that. And it's like sometimes it's the lesser of two evils, like this one.
Fine, go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the Silver Lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
Yeah. Right. Now back to the hunter. Should be around it. Just quick save that as well. So where is this hunter? I can make a new type of alchemy. That's L, right, okay. I don't have the ingredients, alright.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Right, so now I've got to find him.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Right, so he's probably going to follow up that path for a decent way. Oh, that shows how wrong I was. Oh, there he is. Hello. Why am I not facing?
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
No.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Should be interesting.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Oh.
Just like humans.
Just like.
They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher?
Yes.
That monster slayer they's talking about in the village?
Yes.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone.
It's always something.
Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Bit of bonus XP, nothing else.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to... Too late. Attacked another one.
Ooh. Sort of wait. Ooh.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Let's see.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
Oh?
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
Ah.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin.
I see.
That's the long and short of it.
Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, dude.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now.
Yeah, but still.
I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Right.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind.
Right. Yeah, I've got an ability point. This is what I was talking about earlier. Choose an ability. Try and say which one. I'll say gives me the extra points in. Also increases the. This is the one. Yes, good. Yeah, I've got to equip it. That I do know. So I'll plop that. Yeah. Can I make any mutations? That's under alchemy, isn't it? No, I can't make anything yet. Okay, not a problem.
Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
That's handy. You keep going, I'll follow you. Because I got no clue where I'm going, so I'm literally just letting you lead me. Right.
'Twas here.
Yeah, I gathered that from the
One lay
mist.
there, by the stump, headless.
Ooh.
The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to...
Alright, yeah, that's enough.
Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be alright.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Yep, so do I.
Good hunting now.
Alright. No, rabbits.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Alright.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
Seems a bit strange to have a camp in the middle of the road. I can hear the wolves going mental over there. Something I've missed. Where is it? Probably something that's like really small and I'll just walk past it. Right, so let's look at this again. No, it's not there. Where the flip is it? Take the time. Oh, there is.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
So let's follow this path. Again, keeping track of where they've gone. Where's that gone? Nice. Check up there. Right. So I'm heading in the right direction. But the question is... I'm going in completely the right direction. It looks like I've gone wrong. So I was right the first time. The question is... Aha. Do a running jump.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Ew.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Oh dear. Right, let's see what's going on with this Griffin. Ooh, a new sword.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week.
Oh, hello.
Other Griffin must be a male.
You make your mind up which way you're going to go? You sit there, okay.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Okay.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive.
Well, yeah, because you killed his wife.
Guardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Right, off to Vesemir. First of all, let's see what new items I've got. Yes, I've got the oils. Stick it on my silver. Oh yeah, items. Let's see. Let's shift. Nice. And I can put one of the rune stones on it. Sign intensity, or chance to cause burn. That's got to be a chance to cause burn. If I'm playing the wizardy alchemy type. Excuse me, bump. Ooh. Abandoned village? Why is it abandoned? Nope. Gotta get back to Vesemir. Can't get too distracted. Good. So even on low resolution, this is another game that just looks really pretty. Right. Look at that skyline.
Making me a slingshot.
Vesemir's going to be over it. Just trample this poor person's crops. So he's still in the pub. Cheeky little git.
Good man. Whose
Oh, he's
field
outside the
is
pub.
that, the other side of the river?
Excuse
By
me.
the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Yep.
What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Applies to so much in life.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Okay. Right. So I've got a brew Thunderbolt. Okay. Increases attack power. Sweet. Right, infantry panel. Got the potions. Thunderbolts, and let's put that there. Yeah, that seems fair. Right. Now let's go and ambush myself a griffin. You see Vesemir legging it in the distance. Well, he can move fast.
Do you look at me?
Hello.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Sure.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
It's a stuffed sheep.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me.
Oh?
Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths.
I see.
Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Question is, yeah, Triss or Yen? Or neither.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
It's Bagme Griffin.
Like this.
A crossbow.
One opponent in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Yep. And those are bees.
Watch out!
Let's equip that. Oh, it's equipped. Good, good. Then make sure I've got everything equipped. That's it. Oh. Couldn't do that with the bomb. Let's try it again. There he is.
It's about to dive!
Let's try burning him.
Damn! It's fast!
Use his potion as well.
Don't let it get away!
It's a bit difficult to let him not get away when he's flying and I'm just like running around on my two little legs. Go up there. Igni. Burn. Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Oh?
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses.
Sure.
Meet me at the inn.
So I've got to cut the Griffin's head off. Ugh. I'm glad they don't show that. Right. First of all, I haven't got the recipe to make a... Ah, I see. It's a mutagen. Right. So it gives me... Yeah, so if I get all the same type, well, that matches up with that, I get a bonus. Which makes sense. But yeah. This is going to be my blue. Then next will be red, then green, and then utility. I see. So that's how many points to open that one. I'm just seeing what they've got. Okay. It's coming up to like just gone 9:30. So I think this is going to be a good point to end the stream for the night. All in all, it could have gone better in terms of the quality of the game, but I'm going to look into getting some sort of graphical mods that can help to make things a bit better and a bit smoother. I know it's not been the most well, most optimum setup. I know that. Let me just save first of all. Still, better than I was expecting in some ways. Right, tomorrow's stream is going to be Knights of the Old Republic. Now that has been in the past very temperamental to get the stream because it's an older game, but I have discovered a couple of little tricks and little things I can do that do seem to get it working, but occasionally there might be the odd issue every now and then. But I got it working last time, so what I will do is tomorrow I will start a little bit early than I planned. I won't be stream won't be live, but I'll wait until it's set up and ready to play before I go live. And that will be at about 6 PM tomorrow. And then on Friday you're going to be trying Fallout series, starting with Fallout 1, which I've never played before, going on to Fallout 2 once that's done, then 3, New Vegas, then 4. That's going to be interesting to do that. Basically it's Fallout Fridays in effect. Then say this Saturday though is my day off because I'm doing family stuff that day, and then on Sunday will be Lord of the Rings, and then start again with the cycle. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. If you can join me tomorrow, brilliant. If you can't, I hope you have a great week and see you soon. Bye bye.